If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Now Trending sponsored by Culver's. Find a Culver's location near you at acetj.com/Culver's. Remember those walleye dinners back on February 5th, just in time for Lent. If you like fish, Culver's is the place to go. I promise you that.
What are you giving up for Lent this year, Riggins? Have you decided yet?
It's always crunch time, and I'm always like, I got to give it up like right now. So usually I follow my dad's lead and try to give up beer.
Yeah.
But I don't like a lot of liquor, so I scale back heavily on the beer.
I'm always still surprised at how that works. Your dad gives up beer, but still drinks hard liquor.
No, he gives it all up. But he really likes beer.
Yeah. If
he had his choice, he would drink beer every day, and he really does. He gives it up. It takes a lot of willpower to do that. So what's trending this morning? So it is the first day of Black History Month. That is the top trending topic, and people are very upset because this news is out that Miles Teller. You know Miles Teller. He's in the Top Gun Maverick movie. Yeah. He's kind of a star now.
Sure.
This is the tweet that was put out this morning. Miles Teller is in talks to star in the Michael Jackson biopic. And people were like, what? You're going to have Miles, who's a white guy, star in the Michael Jackson biopic? And this tweet is blowing up. It's going everywhere. But if you go to the source of the tweet, they source it at Deadline, which is a website. They point out Miles Teller would potentially play Michael Jackson's attorney. So he wouldn't be playing Michael Jackson, but it doesn't matter. You share one little piece of that information, and it just goes wild.
Yeah. And that was done on purpose, right?
Of course it was.
I would imagine you want to get engagement. That's what it's all about. Getting people to respond. How do you get people to do that? Well, you give them a piece of information that is true, but it isn't the full story.
Yeah.
The news does it all the time.
Yeah.
But in that case, any idiot could look at that and go, Miles Teller's not going to play Michael Jackson.
Yeah, I mean.
You'd have to be stupid to look at that and think that.
Is it?
What?
I'm sorry. Isn't one of his nephews playing him in the movie? Named Jafar Jackson?
Oh, yeah. I think
he's one of Miles Teller's nephews.
I did too. What?
That's the same thing.
Yeah.
Another white guy. That's not going to work at all.
The only way that works is if someone who's not white takes over and plays a character who was white. It can't go the other way.
Ooh, I don't think so.
No, it's the written rule. You get arrested and executed if it goes the other way.
Justin Timberlake was performing last night, and people are making a big deal. He was introing his song "Mirrors," I think, and he's like looking real cool. He's in shape. He's like back to JT, and he goes, "I'm going to take this time to apologize to absolutely effing nobody." And the crowd went crazy. So I don't know if the tide has turned. People are back to fully embracing Justin Timberlake. The Britney Spears Twitter mafia are not happy with him still.
Yeah, but think about this.
Nothing's changed.
Whatever you feel about whether what was in the book is true or not, because a lot of people believe it's not true. Most people believe it is true. That book came and gone. It was here and gone.
Yeah.
I mean, that book disappeared quickly. There was a big deal for about 10 days, then see you later. And it just disappeared off the face of the earth.
Yeah.
It seems.
Britney's still in her house.
And
working around. So Patrick Mahomes really upset that his dad bod is on display to the entire internet. The NFL posted this video of him in the locker room after the Chiefs win over the weekend, and he's got his shirt off, and he's got a pretty good sized belly hanging out. And he goes, "Why do they got to do me like that?" But people Tom Brady was not in superior shape, and he was kind of a little pudgy, wasn't he?
Some years more in shape than others. But yeah, I mean, you have to be in good shape, quote unquote, to be in the NFL unless you're a kicker. But not like somebody who's a running back or a defensive end or something like that. If you're in a quarterback, Dan Marino is one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time, but he looked like he just came out of the parking lot. They said, "Here's a jersey. We only got number 13 left. Yeah. Get out there and see what you can do."
And if you were a big Royals fan, Queen Elizabeth II's Range Rover is now up for sale. It's like a navy blue color. It's got a ivory interior. Now, a new Range Rover costs around $100,000 if you get it, decked out and stuff like that. This one, Queen Elizabeth's, is going for $285,000. So you got to be a big Royals fan if you drop that kind of coin on a used car. But this is the one that they picked up President Barack Obama and his wife in, and Prince Philip drove them around. Those pictures were everywhere. But Queen Elizabeth II was a mechanic during World War II and remained a car woman. Like, she was into cars. So she always had nice Range Rovers, loved driving around. So somebody is going to get their hands on this.
Yeah, they said that she was on a creeper the last day before she died. She was still under the car working on it.
Is that right?
Come sliding out with coveralls on a creeper.
True story.
A little bit of oil on
Yeah.
it. I love that. So those are just a few things that are now trending.
Okay, Rob never wants to have children, but it's not because he hates children or can't be around them at all. But there is a place that has outlawed children pretty much from the entire town. And it's as it sounds, it's pretty excessive. So we'll break that down coming up next.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 a.m. Eastern. Live on the Ace and TJ Family app, or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're again going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
All guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. Beautiful rooms, incredible dining options. Book your room by calling 980-299-7123. It's the Hyatt-centric Charlotte South Park. The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first-class cleaning with the Johnson Group. Attention Charlotte, treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh, seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tableandtwine.com.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
On your phone, on your radio, in your car, on your iPad, on your computer, and on the Ace and TJ Family app. Anytime, anywhere, for your entertainment. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Hey, man, I seen something this morning that just blows my mind. Poof. Mind blown. And a little bit disappointing. I found out that Dos Equis wasn't even created by no Mexican. Dos Equis was created by a German.
Really?
He's a German man, and his passion was to create a Mexican beer. At least he did move down to old Mexico to make it. He moved to Mexico to, I guess, consult the people there that he got the right recipe for it and everything, and then that's how Dos Equis came about. But it's a stinking German pretending to be a Mexican.
It's a tough act to pull off.
Yeah, that is
You talk about cultural appropriating.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
No, I am actually a Mexican, I'm one of you.
I just brought the pepper like it's hot. Riggins, your parents living in that retirement community that they live in, what is the youngest age of a kid that could live there with, is it 18? You can't live if you're a kid, or you have to be, like, say if you're 55, which is the age, right? You got to be to live in there. Like Ace has a baby.
Yeah.
Could he move into that community?
I don't know the answer to that.
Could I be 60 with a 5-year-old? And see, when I'm 60, Dax will be 5, and Amanda will be 36. So would they let me move in because I don't have two people under the age limit?
I really don't know.
Well, there is an entire city in Arizona. It's called Sun City. It's about 40,000 people. And the entire city is a retirement community.
Yeah.
And
The whole city.
And there's also Sun City West, which is a retirement community, and it has about 25,000 people. And they are so strict about kids not being in the way of them and their retirement activities that even if your grandkids come to visit, they can only stay a maximum of 9 days, and then you got to get them out of there.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's what, it's not Sun City, but it's related to that group where my parents live.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
So-
I don't know that they have limits like that.
So the grandkids couldn't come and stay for a month in the summer?
No. They can't even come and stay 10 days. Wow. Two work weeks. They couldn't stay.
That's nuts.
Yeah. I wonder what they do with them, though.
That was going to be my
Do
question.
they evict them? Do they have, security come and escort the little babies out of there?
Is it like $1,000 a day fine or something like that?
If you drive through my parents' neighborhood on a Saturday, there will be people sitting in folding chairs out by their mailboxes, fixing the numbers on the mailbox. And I'm like, what's going on? My mom will go, oh, they crack down on people and they want everybody fixing their mailbox numbers. So like they do not mess around. If they want something done, they will get it done.
Yeah, it's like a homeowners association that's the top tier
On steroids.
Strictness.
Wow.
It's crazy.
But to say, all right, who's counting the day? You think you got grandparents in these communities that are like hiding their kids, going, look, you can't go out today. This is day 12. I can't have. I'll get what you need. What do you want?
Yeah, because they've got the HOA people that once they see one, they're like, okay, watch that, and they count them every day.
Or neighbors.
Yeah.
You know how old people are telling on each other and everything. Yeah, but I'm wondering what they would do. All right, would they even know? I mean, if you got 40,000 people in a town, would they just, be able to sniff out kids? They've been there, past their time.
Yeah, I bet they are. They got all the time in the world to spend watching.
Somebody's
other people.
monitoring.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But Ace, you're how old are you now?
55.
55. Yeah, so you could move into one of these places by age. You're the minimum age.
Yeah.
And I wonder if they count babies as the same as little children running around. Like, if you got a baby that you're going to have all the time with you rather than, a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old out playing all the time.
Yeah.
I'd be willing to bet there's some type of stipulation that I couldn't move into Riggins' parents' neighborhood because I have a baby.
Also, your wife's too young, too, right?
Could be.
But I think they make an exception for the younger spouse.
I wonder if they have to be within a certain.
A lot of them do.
I wonder if it's like, hey, if you're 55, your spouse has to be within 5 years of, or something like that.
Yeah, like right now, Jody could move into one of those communities, but it would be years before I would be able to.
Right.
Years.
Yeah,
that's exactly
long,
right. Years.
Long time.
She'd probably be
Maybe
gone
decades.
by then.
Oh my God. My grandchild is contraband.
Yeah. Can you send him away for a day and then that
it
clears
starts over?
the slate?
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe.
You might have to send Amanda to her parents' house with baby Dax and just let her come back.
Once a week, they've got to go away and come back.
Yeah. That would work. Okay. Well, we'll find out more on that because I'm dying to know how they know how long the kids have been there.
And what do they do? Do they come to the house and go, hey, today's the day to get these kids out?
Can you ask your parents today, Riggins, what would happen?
That'd be great.
Cool. A little investigative work. There's a dilemma. What if you're insulted by someone, but you're insulted with something that is so delicious?
Is that possible?
Yes. Yeah, there's a new product out that it's going to hurt your feelings, but tantalize your taste buds. Coming up next.
Get Ace and TJ anytime, anywhere at your convenience with the Ace and TJ Show podcast. Available wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ is next.
Winter is here, which means you're just going to stay inside and not do anything fun and exciting, right? No, that is wrong, because this year you're going to go to acetj.com/Gaston and see all of the incredible things that you can do right now in Gaston County. Everything is laid out for you, from things to do, to restaurants, to bars, to shopping, to unique weekend activities, and we'll get you ready for the spring and the summer with a list of all their great festivals. Find all of this and much more at acetj.com/Gaston. When it comes to your money and things like a cash out refi, you hear a lot of stuff these days. Information is flying around, but here's the bottom line. You want someone you can trust. Well, here is someone that we trust. Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. We worked with Richard for years, and you know all the ins and outs, and more importantly, you give everybody options.
That's right. We have a lot of options. You know, this one lady, we just refinanced her house, paid off all of her credit card debts. She even paid her car off. She's saving $1,000 a month. So that really changes her life and her, you know, her financial well-being.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to make a house payment until 2024. So, I mean, there's not a better time to do it is when you need the extra money every month.
They call it cash out, is what we call it in the business.
Cash out.
Cash out.
That's right. Cash out.
So it's one free 5-minute phone call right now, 704-800-4719, 704-800-4719, or go to homewithrichard.com. Do it today. You'll be so glad you did. The Richard Toccato Companies. Should you buy? Should you sell? How do I present my house if I do want to sell it? All of those questions can be answered by the experts, and they can take care of you with the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. The Temple team knows everything there is to know about selling, marketing, and buying houses. So get in touch with them today at acetj.com/Temple team. The Temple team at Keller Williams Realty.
Bradham Brothers offers heating, air, and electrical installation and service that you can trust. Their family business has served thousands of customers with honesty and a smile for over 50 years. Go to bradhambrothers.com to schedule service or a free estimate today. New year, new you. Kickstart your journey to a healthier lifestyle by joining the Gaston County Family YMCA today. Family-friendly fun, expert trainers, and a welcoming community await. Make 2024 your healthiest year yet. Visit gastonymca.org for more info.
Miss any part of today's show? Catch up anytime on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ Podcast and Radio Show.
So go get the Ace and TJ Prime, Ace TJ Prime Plus, all of that stuff, and you get special rewards and invitations and other. Notice I didn't say invites because the word invite is a verb, not a noun, no matter where you put the accent in it. Just because you put the accent on the N doesn't change the part of speech. You can also get our all of our merch undice at our store, acetj.com/store. Designer, comfortable, soft like butter apparel, and the hot sauces, 5 of them in the collection. They're all great for pairing different with different foods. I did that last night. I paired the gator glaze with some tacos because gator glaze is a jalapeno sauce. So good. All right. Insomnia Cookies. You know, that's one of the big cookie delivery places with the gourmet cookies. The other is Crumble.
All right.
I don't think I've had Insomnia cookies, maybe, but I love those Crumble ones. I know I've had Crumble. But they got a promotion going for Valentine's Day at Insomnia Cookies. It's a limited edition, new 12-pack of cookies called It's Not Me, It's You Pack. So when you have the cookies delivered to your significant other, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, we're figuring this would just be 2 boyfriends. It has a handwritten note in there that breaks up with them.
So you get delicious cookies, but you lose a significant other.
It says, there are 4 options. The It's Not Me, It's You. You can say, you're sweet, but not my flavor. I have the hots for your roommate. That's dumb. And we're done. Have a nice life. And they start at $30. Now, here's the dilemma. Okay, let's see. Most of these will be sent to men, like I said. It was sent to the boyfriends. Take out the fact that it's just, it's insensitive and it's just further away from having, face-to-face conflict with someone that may be uncomfortable or whatever. But what is the dilemma here? Let's say you are the girl and you get one of these from your boyfriend. you know you love these cookies. Do you eat them and enjoy them?
Yeah.
Or even if you're the boyfriend, do you eat them and enjoy them, or do you throw them away and, say, I don't want anything from it. That's ridiculous. That's,
You take a picture of them first to prove that you had them. Maybe you post that. And then you absolutely eat them. Like, well, it's over. Might as well eat these cookies.
I think if you're the guy, you eat them. I think it's tougher for the woman.
But they love the cookies more than the guys do.
Yeah.
The women love these crumble insomnia cookies.
Yeah.
See, I think that's what the biggest, wrestling match would be.
You might not eat it right away, but maybe you come back to it later. Maybe the next day. I don't know. But
Or do you get so sad that you eat all of them at one time?
possibly. Depends on the scenario.
No.
You have to eat the cookies, right? You have to eat the cookies.
I think if my wife served me divorce papers in a dozen of these cookies, I'd still eat the cookies.
Sure.
I'd be eating the cookies while I'm reading through the document.
Knowing you're not reading those documents.
Yeah, I would read those because I'm into legal stuff. I'm interested in legal things.
Would Jody eat them if you did it?
It depends on how many points they are on
many
Weight Watchers.
I just looked it up. 2 points per cookie.
I can eat one bite for 2 points.
I ate half of one.
I'm about to be single. I can't be eating all these points.
Yeah.
If you send these, do you follow up afterwards? Like, did you get my gift?
I don't think so. Why would you?
You just assume the gift got there.
But what if it did? But then what if it doesn't?
Well, then they're going to call you at some
go
point. Hey, I
ahead.
hadn't heard from you today. What's going on? You're like, did you get my cookies I sent you? No? Oh.
Yeah, Jody would be like, it says 1 ounce for 3 points. And you should go get the scale. Yeah. Breaking the cookie into pieces.
Looking like Squid Games.
It depends on what day I got them. If they were still good on Saturday when I can use up my extra points.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
I'm gonna commend a big celebrity. I know, but if I'm anything in this world, I'm fair. And when a celebrity does something that I think needs to be commended, I commend. Doesn't have anything to do with the fact that she's beautiful either. We'll tell you what it is next.
Missed part of the show? Just download it. Get the Ace and TJ podcast on any platform. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.
If you're so frustrated because you're having to run around all the time, you're so busy, you feel like you're not getting your family something great to eat, then you need Culver's. It's the perfect thing for you. Always made to order, fresh, hot ingredients all day, every day.
And not only do they have the freshest ingredients all day, every day, but they are a part of the community. They're proud to be a part of the Indian Trail community where they're under new ownership. Belmont, University area, Salisbury. Make them a part of your daily routine. Make it your new neighborhood spot. Short waits for the freshest food in town. Get details at acetj.com/Culvers. It's a new year, which means new you. No, not if you've got nagging pain. That means we want old you before you had that pain. And it's possible without surgery, without medication, without downtime. Thanks to Neogenics, Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic. I am a Neogenics client. I am a Neogenics lover because they fixed my left wrist. And you can get a free consultation right now. Call 704-727-6551 or online at acetj.com/neogenics, Neogenics. Great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. You can find them all at one place. Fahrenheit on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, 21 stories above the city. Get details and make reservations at acetj.com/Fahrenheit.
As a proven leader in managed IT services, CompuCom delivers innovative solutions designed for how you work today. They'll help you deliver results no matter where you are on your digital transformation journey. It's all at CompuCom. Go to CompuCom.com to find out more.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
When you need furniture for your house, it can be overwhelming if you don't know what you're doing. That's why the great team of designers they have at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture can help you throughout the process. Whether you're looking for a comfortable mattress, probably the most comfortable you've ever been on, bedroom furniture, living room furniture, it is all fantastic at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture, and that family-owned and operated business can help you like no other. Go to acetj.com/mattress to check them out. acetj.com/mattress for Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Available when you want, how you want, on the Ace and TJ family app. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
The drama-thirsty media is still trying to stir up some craziness about the Academy Award nominations, and that Margot Robbie didn't get nominated and Greta Gerwig didn't get nominated for Barbie. Trying to make it an anti-woman thing. Meanwhile, the categories that they would have been in are filled with women, just not them. So they asked Margot Robbie, who some people think is pretty. They asked her about that, trying to get her to go off and think, act like she was robbed, and I can't believe they did this and whatever. And she said, "There's no way to feel sad when you're this blessed." So she looked at her life and said, "Hey, what am I going to be complaining about? Yeah. I mean, I'm loved by millions of people. I get to do what I've always wanted to do for a living, and I make so much money at it, and I'm so happy, and da-da. Why am I going to sit here and complain because I didn't get nominated for an award?" I love that. I like it. Mm-hmm. And I hope she said it in a condescending way to some, sniveling little member of the showbiz media and cuss them. Get out of here. Next. Bring the next reporter in here. Get this out of my face. But our friend Kelly Clarkson, she's lost a lot of weight. I don't know if anybody's been talking about that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that gets to a point where it's not, you don't feel good about it anymore, and it's like, oh, you've lost a lot of weight. You've been to the point where, okay, yes,
yeah, got it.
Yeah, I get it. I've lost a lot of weight. It's shocking. I know. But she was talking about it with somebody, and she says that she was pre-diabetic before she lost all of that weight. And I'm thinking, okay, well, anybody who's never had diabetes is pre-diabetic.
Good point.
Because it's before diabetes.
But I mean, now they mean she's moving. Pre meaning she's moving into diabetes. Like you're close. Well,
just
you're
like
almost there.
Just like saying preheat the oven. Well, my oven is at home. It's been off since last night. It's preheated.
Right.
It's before it's heated. Yeah. So, I've made this point before, and I guess the world didn't understand when I said that if you don't have cancer, then you're precancerous.
Right.
So I feel like I should reach out to Kelly and tell her to stop saying that.
And tell her to stop saying.
And,
that's a good idea.
And all you doctors, stop telling patients that. Say, hey, you if you keep on, you're about to have diabetes. That's what you say.
If you keep on.
Yeah.
I hope my doctor doesn't sound like that.
Listen now. You need to do something. I mean, because you keep going like this, you gonna fool around and get the diabetes.
It's knocking at the door.
Mm-hmm.
See, I think it's just a lot easier to say pre-diabetic.
It's always easier to do the wrong thing, Brother Ace. It's always easier to do the wrong thing.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
People have started calling him Brother Ace now. They send me messages about,
Brother Ace?
Did you hear what Brother Ace said? Or
No. I'm sorry, Brother Ace. We'll do Now Trending next.
It's a radio show, it's a podcast, and it's a TV show. Watch the Ace and TJ Show anytime. Just search for Ace TJ TV on YouTube. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up.